that leads us into J. Cole's new album. And so far it's doing good. It is going to go number 1 this week. He disappeared for 2 weeks, came back, drops a dope album.
2 weeks.
All the songs. Huh? No, he was like
2 years.
He didn't like gone. Yeah, 2 years.
Sorry.
And he drops a number 1 album. The songs are going crazy on all the streaming platforms. He's also signed 2 signature shoe deals with Puma. And at the age of 36, makes his pro basketball debut in Rwanda and is still just kind of chilling. So I'm loving it. I've listened to the album twice through so far. I kind of like to let it breathe and then listen to it again. And so many people, whenever an album like this comes out, everyone makes up their armchair expert opinion after 45 minutes. It's been live for 45 minutes, and now here's my review. So like I feel like people gotta like sit on it and like really marinate in music for more than 48 minutes before they like kind of determine if they hate it or if it met their expectations.
So we always tell people, listeners will not listen to your whole album. And that still stands true because you're not J. Cole, is pretty much what it comes down to. Like, J. Cole, to me, is one of the 5 artists that I'll listen to a full album with no questions asked. I mean, he is on a different level. He can put an album out. Even he released a lead song off of it. What he did was release his interlude, which was probably going to be the least streamed song as a single, and made it chart. And so he took the method that we tell people to do all the time and did it with not his worst song, but the song he knew most people wouldn't listen to as often, and made it monetized. He monetized it. He knows what he's doing. Unlike Elliot and I today.
He's good with words. Us, no.
Why use many words when one do? So I listened to the whole album. I've listened to it multiple times. When I first listened to a full album, I don't leave a review. I'm not just like you, Elliot. I'm never going to give a public review. But what I did do is I listened to it and picked out the 2 songs that would chart, that I thought would have a chance at number 1. But immediately I also decided that none of them would go number 1. I didn't think any of them had the psychological background that people look for in a common song to go number 1. Drake does. That's the difference between Drake and J. Cole, really. They have the commonality. You listen to it, you know what to expect. And that's when songs tend to trend. They go number 1. They go up charts. You know what to expect. You like it. Your mind likes expectations. Like 60% of the song sounds familiar. J. Cole doesn't do that. He doesn't care. J. Cole released this whole album. He put spaces between each letter. At the time, I don't know if they fixed it, you could not find his songs on Spotify by typing in the song name. You had to put spaces. The SEO nightmare that J. Cole caused Spotify was hilarious. Because artists tell us all the time, well, if my song gets popular enough, I'll be the first one to pop up with that artist name. You think they care about you being popular enough when they couldn't even figure out J. Cole and making sure that when you searched Pride is the Devil, that his song would come up, not someone else's, because you didn't put the spaces. Mm-hmm. The algorithm doesn't care. The system wasn't set up for J. Cole. He didn't warn anyone. No one was prepared for it, apparently, at Spotify or Apple Music or anyone else, I'm guessing. It was brought to my attention on Spotify that people started to make playlists with the name of the songs without the spaces. So those are what would pop up first, and people would listen to their playlist and follow their playlist. Just to show you how Spotify, yes, they are a business. They're trying to keep the listener in mind, but there's always little hiccups that people can run into. J. Cole doesn't matter to him. You putting, say your song's called Snow and you use the money sign for the S, no one's finding your song. I don't care what you do as an independent artist. They'll fix it for J. Cole. They're not going to fix it for you.